What's happening, my friends? So yesterday there was a makeup event for those trainers that were impacted due to gameplay being suspended whilst playing Pokemon Go Fest in Paris, France. If you would like to know all of the event details, be sure to check out this short as I cover literally everything you need to know. And if you did happen to buy a Friday afternoon park experience to Go Fest in Paris, France, and you're only just seeing this now, unfortunately the event has ended, sorry. But now with all that being said, let's get down to business. So these are what my stats look like going into the event. As you can see, my total amount of Pokemon caught stood at 380,777. My total amount of XP stood at 676,782,000, and my total amount of Stardust stood at just over 26,250,000. And at the end of the event, my stats now look like this. As you can see, the total amount of Pokemon I've caught now stands at 381,472. My total amount of XP now stands at 677,354,000, and my total amount of Stardust now stands at just under 26,500,000. And just to note that since the event ended at 6 PM yesterday, my stats have slightly changed because I've been catching Pokemon and doing raids today, but you get the idea. And now the moment you've been waiting for, how do we get on with those shinies? So all in, I caught a total of 19 shiny Pokemon during this mini event. So if we quickly skim through all of these, the event started with this shiny Scraup, followed by a shiny Skorupi, followed by this shiny Shelmet. I hate to say it, all three of these will be going to Professor Willow because I've had way too many and I can't trade them away, so apologies if you need one of these. After this, we then got ourselves another shiny white flower Flabébé, and all we need now is one more to complete this side of the shiny family. We then got ourselves a shiny Inkay, followed by another red stripe shiny Basculin. I was hoping to get the shiny blue stripe Basculin so I can complete the shiny family, but it is what it is. Hopefully I can use this one to trade it away and get the blue one in the future. Speaking of trades, we then went and got ourselves another shiny costume Phalanx. We now have two of these available to trade, so if anyone in and around my local community doesn't get one during this weekend's Global Go Fest, I can use these as leverage trades to get what I need in return. So win-win for everyone. After the shiny costume Phalanx, we got ourselves a shiny Golett, Professor Willow. We then got ourselves a shiny Drillbur, followed by the shiny unknown exclamation mark. After the unknown, we got ourselves a shiny Clauncher, and the next two shiny Pokemon are such big wins. So the first big win was finally getting hold of the red accent shiny Pikachu, because my goodness, this was on my hit list for Pokemon Go Fest in Paris. Now I hate to say this, but thank goodness that gameplay was suspended, because getting 4 additional hours to get after this Pokemon and finally getting it has made my event. And then the second huge win was getting ourselves the newly released shiny Carbink. Let's go. Now after those two huge wins, we got ourselves the shiny pattern number 2 Spinder, which I need for my collection, followed by the shiny Corphish, and the next Pokemon is such a beaut, which is the shiny Cetoddle. Now I'm thinking, do I go ahead and do a like for like lucky trade with this shiny Cetoddle, because I reckon those gold sparkles behind this shiny will just make it look beautiful. And to go ahead and close on out the shiny collection, we went and got ourselves a shiny Galarian Farfetch'd, followed by another shiny Galarian Farfetch'd, followed by the recently featured Community Day Pokemon being the shiny Jangmo-O. So all in all, out of the 19 shinies, 7 of them are absolute top tier, and the rest we can use for leverage trades, or as I said, they will be going to Professor Willow because I cannot get rid of some of these shinies. So if you need them, we can't unfortunately trade. I'm sorry. Oh, before I go, I did get myself a brand new 100% IV Pokemon, but it wasn't from the 4-hour mini event, it was from the Yamper's Paw Print event, and it was a 100% Electrite. Now this may not seem like an absolute standout 100% IV Pokemon, but just remember, Electrite can go into Manectric, and Manectric can Mega Evolve. So for me, it's a win-win-win. So what are my final thoughts on the makeup event? To be honest, it was awesome. Considering gameplay was suspended for the final hour of the afternoon park experience, to receive any compensation at all is very much appreciated, and in this case, well respected. I did hear that there were similar issues during Pokemon Go Fest in Jersey City, but I'm not 100% clued up on the details, so I don't want to make an in-depth comment. If you do happen to know more on this, please let me know in the comments and bring me up to speed. And on that note, that brings us to the end. Out of all of the shiny Pokemon that I caught during this event, be sure to let me know what your favorite is, and as always, stay awesome my friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.